Welcome back, everybody, to the second phase of the Amaryllis construction. Really happy you guys are all here again, and thank you so much to the fantastic reception we got on all of the videos. The Seasons of Silver series is actually doing very well, and I'm very pleased about it. And 800 plus subscribers. Let's fucking go. Thank you all. It's insane. It's incredible. I'm trying not to tear up right now. I'm holding it together. Damn it. So we have a lot of stuff to do today. What I really want to do, at least to start off, is, as you can clearly see, we have two limestone deposits. Excuse me, someone's going down the wrong pipe. We need to get these things up and running. Why, you ask? Well, to be perfectly honest, we need to put down the World's Fair. And as you can clearly see, I kind of put this road in a bad spot because now I can't fit this thing in here. So, here's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to move this road over at least one and fix this up right now, because I do want the World's Fair to be over in this corner instead of kind of just languishing about in some random spot, you know what I mean? So let's get that started from now. I'm gonna go and fix these things all up. I hope everyone's having a good day when you're watching this. It's always important that you're having a kind of a stress-free day. At least that's the hope. Let's go ahead and grab this section, and we're going to start from here and work our way up. Because we're just gonna have to literally build exactly what we did. We just need to change it up a little bit because we have to fit this behemoth in here. And now, as you can see, it can clearly fit over here, and it is a perfect placement, I think, because it's actually looking in a decent section of the city. Everyone will be able to see it. And to be perfectly honest with you, I'm just going to plop the damn thing down. I don't see a point in waiting. Now, the other thing about this is we're going to have warehouses because we have mines over here. The best place to put them, I do not know. So, like, maybe one here will suffice. The other one is over here, so we're gonna have to put a road connection down. But the first thing we have to do is we need to build up these limestone deposits and get them working. If we were to get this power plant up and running,
spiffing,
then it in fact would be spiffing. He actually said something perfect. I'm very happy about that. So, what we're currently doing over there in Rentium is we are recruiting Jorg once again. He is very expensive, all right? And while that's also happening, I am going to be doing a very important thing, which is to transfer all of the sacred ornaments over to Duke Patrick, because he has specifically requested the sacred... Where are the rest? The sacred ones here, so I think that's also part of the sacred pack. That's not. I think we got all of them. Which one? Oh, do you already have a banyan tree over there? I think you do. Or it could be the Brazilian nut tree. Let's see. Brazilian nut tree. There's a banyan tree. So we're gonna have to bring the rest over here. Perfect. Okay. So, go over here to this item transfer depot from Rentium. Let's just look up the sacred. Maybe we can do it that way. Yep, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to transfer all those over here, and we're going to put them in his botanical garden, because he specifically asked. And, you know, when somebody asks me something and I definitely want to make sure if I can do it, I'm going to do it. So we're going to transfer all those over here. We're going to put them in the botanical garden, and we're going to make it look all nice and pretty. It already is pretty, but I think with these ones, it's going to be even more pretty. If this angel wing lotus ever wants to, like, show up. We have a lot of the purples and what. So we actually do have the angel wings here. Star jasmine. We also have that one. Holy moly. We have a lot of the like, okay, so we don't need. They can get rid of this one because that's part of enchanted. Let's put this in. We'll get rid of this one, and then we're gonna put down this one. So we got the cherry tree. I kind of feel like I want to put the cherry tree in a better spot, though. Let's put the star jasmine right here. Let's put the cherry tree where the holy moly is. Where is it? It's right here. There we go. This one doesn't really do anything for us here, so we'll put this one in. And then we're also going to get rid of the tiger spotted plant, and we're going to put in the tulsi. So now we should have everything for sacred. And now his harbor activity is by 100%, and he gets some passive stuff. So there we go. That is what you call an actual requisition order. Not what the editor's trying to produce in this bullshit propaganda telling us that, oh, prosperity does not have beer. No, he never asked for beer to be brought here. He asked for sacred plants to be brought here. There's a difference. Do you think the editor cares? No. Can we throw him off a cliff? Fuck no. Which sucks. So, back over to Amaryllis. We'll get another set over in here because we're going to have to focus on other things. So we're going to get this thing probably built up here soon. That's one. The next thing is we need to get some stuff for these tourists. Because our Empress apparently loves tourists, and that's something that's news to me. Additionally, we need a school, because school is important, right? We need to build a school, probably build a school like right over here. It will actually go all the way up into here, so I'm going to just pre-plan something really quick, get rid of these guys, and plop down another school right there. Looks good, I think. Maybe, I don't know. We're gonna have to have one back here as well. Can you... Oh, please tell me this is going to work. Nice. Okay. We're going to have a school over here as well. Looking good. So the plan is really going to be to upgrade as many of these farmers to workers as possible. How many do we have in here? How fast do they work, really?
Look busy, people.
It's 30 seconds, so that's terrible. We should... The moment we get at least one Jorg, we'll be able to at least... Let's build this trade union. Because that one's a coal deposit, so that's really not going to matter. I brought over my two Great Easterns with a whole bunch of timber, because what I would like to do is actually build up the docklands some more to get up to the point of actually having the depots built up. Or I could just, like, flat out go for the depots to begin with. Yeah. Let's just build... where are we at? We're at 800... 900... You know what? There we go. 1,100, and then we will build up a second exports office. So then we should be able to utilize a couple more of these elevators in order to bring in stuff that we need. And the one thing that we're going to need for sure are going to be, unfortunately, canned food. So I'm gonna grab this elevator, I'm gonna put it here, and grab this, put it here. Not a bad distribution. I can live with this. 50 for 363 canned food. That way we can actually hold on to this. He's coming back in like 7 minutes, so that's pretty good. Seeing as how your stuff is empty, I want you to head back to Rentium and get some more bricks for me, if you please. And the moment we get Jorgen here, we're just going to build up this oil harbor, and we're going to get him put into here. That way they'll have electricity. They will also have Jorgen here for oil, and he will also improve that whole thing. This little bit is going to piss me off. I cannot stand it, but you know what we can do? Get rid of this section, make this an end piece, and put a banner. Perfect.
People celebrate your leadership.
So the next thing is we are probably going to have a semi-okay-ish route of gem coming in. As you can see, we're loaded up on it because these guys are going to want some gem, I think.
This city is a magnet for genius.
Jesus. Okay. Well, we don't necessarily need her, per se. We're going to go over here. We're going to get some gem. I'm just going to load it up as much as I can, and we're going to start bringing it over to Amaryllis from right now, and we're just going to put it in Rantium routes. I'm not going to really care. I can tell where it's going and what it needs to do, so we're good on that front. Let's go ahead and build up this next section right over here. I have a feeling in this corner, what I want to do is have probably a museum. the museum will be pretty nice, I think. And that would mean I'm going to get rid of this section of the road, and we're going to get rid of these as well, unfortunately. And we're going to end it really right here. Swap these out to end pieces. Looking great. And go back over here to the museum. And we're going to plop the museum. Oh, you know what? That actually works very, very well. Let's put the museum down. And I think as far as artifacts are concerned, you see, like, Aegean cultures... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Atlantean would be the one that deals with all the diving and whatnot, isn't it? Oh, boy. I think we actually should go for the Aegean cultures. Yeah, I'm kind of digging that one, not gonna lie. Do we actually have that anywhere that I can see if it gives, like, any sort of buff? Did we finish it in here?
The people celebrate your leadership.
No, but we have a ton of Atlantean stuff. Do we actually have all the Atlantean ones? You know what? We can just bring all of Atlantean ones over there. Oh, because we already have the modules already put in, so that's what's actually reflecting. Okay, and then you do what exactly? Yeah, we don't really care about that. Yeah, so I think we'll go ahead and research Aegean cultures.
How
And it's...
thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
Jesus Christ. Nice. Okay, we're getting some really good specialists right now. That's fantastic. Jorg's almost done. So, Aegean cultures. I know we have some of them, but we don't have all. So there's 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we'll put 6 modules down to begin with over here in Amaryllis, just so we know that's as many as we're going to at least have with this particular set. So 1, 2, 3, and the other side we'll have 4, 5, and 6. Looking good. I guess we can have... So like, we could have one exhibit over here, another over here, and then one in the middle for an additional set. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put one over here, and then actually do this.
I'm delighted to introduce our new colleague.
So we'll put a double road here. We'll put a double road here and a double road here. And we're going to get another exhibit, and we're going to put it here. And that means the music pavilion... You know what? It being back here is actually not bad. The only problem is that you can't get over to that exhibit, and it's just going to bother me if that's the case. So I'm going to get rid of at least one little bit. And now I'll be able to justify putting this thing, like, right here. Sometimes I feel like it's kind of nicer to have, like, the seating arrangement be, like, facing towards the water. So they'd be like, if you're a tourist, you're actually going to be looking onto the water, as opposed to, like, these guys, you're looking that way. But you know what? For the hell of it, I'm going to put this one over here. I'm going to put another piece right over here, and then we'll have a pathway right over here and a pathway right over here. Next, we need to have a couple of cool stuff in this little spot. Probably it'll be like foodstuffs or whatnot. I could potentially actually move this exhibit back here, and we can do stuff like right in the front of it instead. I think I like that idea better. Where is the... No, wait. What am I doing? I'm losing it. Okay, here we go. Let's get this and this, and then we're gonna have the souvenir shop like right in the middle. We'll have a pavilion be right over here, and we'll also have some more music playing right over here. And in the back here, we'll do some of the like restaurants and such. So we'll have a pizzeria be right over here. We'll have the bakery. We'll have a sandwich shop. We'll put the sandwich shop like right here. And then we can have the drink shack be right over here. Have some family tables. Looking good. And then obviously these trees, because they fit more with this spot than the other ones do. Yeah, let's just have some regular paving. I think that's gonna work. We'll do the same over here. Very pretty. Very pretty indeed. And then over in this corner, I'm not entirely certain what I'm gonna do with it quite yet. Could have some additional homes, or we can leave some space open for more exhibits. Can't do much over in this corner, unfortunately. So what I might actually do is some park-related stuff. And what I'm really letting the islands do right now is just have my route constantly bring in some more resources while we're just sitting here and doing, you know, pretty much just beautification work. Because we need to get some more stuff in here anyway. Reinforced concrete, all these things in order to build this up. And then wait for the population to actually have everything that they require. We can actually go ahead and upgrade a whole bunch of these farmers, really. We're going to need about 500 at least to build the basics when it comes to this. And we should have enough for that, I think. But first, we need to bring over... You know what? Just keep that in there. From Rantium... Hello? Oh, that's why. Bring him over. So we'll start with that. And then once the Aegean culture stuff is in here, that'll be really,
This city is a
really
magnet for genius.
cool. Oil power plant and power station. Huh, produces extra oil. Should I do that? Huh, I'm not sure. I will think about it. I will ponder. This is an awkward spot, if I'm being honest with you. Let's put down some of these trees. Let's do something like that. We will have the Imperium Globe statue right in the front. And then I think we can mix in a couple of these trees too. We can have one of these signs right over here. I feel like this is a nice seating area, actually. We can have some right over here. We can have another one right over here. Don't really have any other seating arrangements unless I go here. Oh, we can put down a newspaper. Yeah, we can do that. And yeah, just bring it home. Okay, looking pretty good. So we need some more. Put all that in here. Gonna have a whole bunch of the timber in here. How are we looking with this thing? Are you back yet? He's arriving. Okay, great. I'm pretty sure we can actually start upgrading people to artisans, and then we can get rid of the marketplaces little by little. One thing that I definitely want to do is actually start bringing the actor over here as well. So let's bring Jorg in here first. And then Rantium should have a couple actors somewhere. Unless they're being used. Well, there's one here, so we're going to have to recruit a couple more of her. That way, I think for the time being, we don't really need to worry too much about these guys having any issues with canned food. But we got our first guy in here, and he is making this one go by a lot faster, and we need to build this thing up now. So we start collecting the oil. And the more our population grows, the more local mail we're going to produce. That's a very good thing, because we need to also have regional mail come into Rantium. Very important. And, you know, Amaryllis being pretty high up there on the we need to get mail from this location front, it would be beneficial to get that up and running from now. So let's get some more homes over here and over here. We're gonna get some paving going in between so we can link them all up, as you well know. So we're utilizing as much space as we possibly can without it looking like too spammy. Over here, I probably will eventually get rid of this school because, like, investors, they don't need it, engineers don't need it. These guys just need it for now. And they should be within range of this, so I would imagine they're not going to complain, right?
Spring meadow.
Really? You want to be that type of person? Okay. Well, in that case, we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to build a mother. I'll just go over here. Let's build it across, that way we can actually have them benefit from this marketplace as well, because I know they weren't going to make it if they go over to the other side, which is really, really unfortunate. How much oil do we have in here? We have 5. It's not a lot because there's no electricity and these guys are not working that fast, but they're producing enough. So they're at 69 cement. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So, with that also being said, we should probably build up a couple more of these fur dealers. Nice, 450 attractiveness. Curious port town, love to see it. You'll love to see it. 5,000 worker workforce is meh. I can live with it, really. We need to also. Oh yeah, you know what I forgot to do here? We're gonna need a bus stop. Oops. So bus stop can probably be like right here.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Let's go ahead and build these two and build this. And I guess our first hotel, might as well. Just why can't I build this? Excuse me? I don't have enough timber? You.
Only are reporting in.
Hey, you two. Be useful. Go over here, get more timber.
On
You
our
here.
way.
And you here. So now we have these
The
losers
pressure
in
reminds
here.
me of my own dabbling in journalism. Audacious, free, and scandalous.
Look, I don't know. I put it on every single one of my videos that these are not for children. Okay, I'm just starting my statement with that. This woman is always horny. Okay, and I don't appreciate it. Okay, I'm taken. I do not need her eyes staring at me like that. Thank you very much. Have a great day. So we're gonna have to start putting stuff into their freaking restaurants and bars and all that stuff. We're gonna have to import it. A lot of the stuff that we're gonna be brought into Amaryllis are just going to be basics, because I think I can just import everything as far as like their needs are concerned from Isengard and hell, even from Rantium, really. So I'm not gonna really worry too much about like, I guess their happiness needs, question mark. What they really would want is like the shampoo, the souvenirs, and all that crap. But for right now, I think it should be decent. Like fur coats, they'll definitely max out on that because we're producing a lot of fur coats here to begin with, right? The zoo is the first one they would want. Docklands is second. Museum is third. So I guess in hindsight, I guess I should have made the zoo first. Maybe? I don't know. I could put the zoo over here. They're not going to complain that it's too far, is it? Oh, God. I didn't think about that one. I could potentially, if it becomes an issue, get rid of this side. Here. Let's just do it from now. I don't want to waste too much time and energy on these idiots. Let's put... Hey, you know what? That actually fits quite well. We'll put a botanical garden right over here. And we're going to start putting down some of the spaces that they're going to need for some exhibits. This one's going to look a little bit funky. We'll put this here, this here, this here. I'm going to get rid of this one and probably put the music pavilion right here. Yeah, I think that's a pretty okay-ish botanical garden. It's kind of lopsided, focusing more on this side. But yeah, I'm gonna have to capitulate to these morons anyway. Put that over here, and then bring this over here. So then we can probably just put like temperate grove around this corner, unless I can like fit homes or something. I can. Yeah, I can fit two. That works. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this and just dot it around. Yep. Some in the front here as well. Put some around here. Don't think I'm gonna be building anything back here. As you can see, we can't do much more. Where's the Docklands thing? Let's grab some key and put it down over here. Looking good. And we're gonna get rid of all the crates and whatnot eventually. You get me timber. Bring it
Begin the
here.
turn.
You bring me... What the hell? You bring me half timber, half bricks. Yeah,
Bring
perfect.
her around.
That way we can actually have, like, some of these other things also built. They're at 200 right now. We can build this other hotel, so that's fine. What are they at now? So yeah, zoo is definitely going to be the one that they're going to want. Oh, variety theater. That's what I forgot. Yeah, I know. Variety theater. Hey, guess what? This is actually a great spot for a variety theater. You can actually put one in here. That would be kind of sick, wouldn't it? I wouldn't do that, though. I put it, like, right here. It's like, stuff it in that corner. So now they should get it.
Not to hear the drums of war, isn't it?
Yeah, because there's no one left. There's no one left to kill. We got them all. So I'm curious, lifestyle needs... They would want the bombins. Do we have bombins here? I think we do. From where, I don't know. I think I'm just bringing him over. Yeah, we have a fair amount. We can actually give him some. Because I don't really want to have more than this amount of tourists here.
What's the point of cultural venues if you can't get to them?
Well, yeah, because it's not damn built. I didn't even put it down anywhere. I guess the zoo would have to be over in this corner. So they're all, like, kind of nestled close to them because they don't want to walk anywhere. But we'll make the zoo the largest one. How about that? Let's put this one right here. Okay. We're gonna need a bus stop as usual. So let's put this one, like, right here. We can put this here, this here, this here, and this here. We can have the music pavilion be in the middle. I'm kind of not digging this spot right now, mostly because of where the school is located. So I might, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna move the school. Yeah, let's do this. This is gonna be better. So we'll have one side over here. How many is this gonna be? Animals. Which animals are we going to get for her? Ooh. Great Coral Reef is intriguing. Abyssal Depths, no. We could do either the Proud Savannah. Polar Circle would probably be kind of cool. Yeah, because it's got the narwhal. We'll figure it out in time, but we essentially, I think we need at least 9. One,
An
two...
explosion in one of your factories.
My guy, we've already discussed this. How does this happen?
A fire broke out.
Actually, you already told me how this happens, but I'm just showing it to you. These guys apparently need to go for some retraining, okay? Because this is now the second time that's happened on recording that these things have blown up. I'm just saying. Watch this, like the entire other complex starts blowing up too, because Patrick's hot sauce is just so potent. This is what happens. Okay, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 exhibits. It's still okay. I can have like 1 or 2 extra. Put the music pavilion. How about like right here? Yeah, let's put the music pavilion right there. We will just go ahead and fill this in for now with a whole bunch of paving. We will get back to it. More than likely, we can probably put like 1 or 2 more in there.
Cargo boat at the ready.
But they should be close enough to these
The fire
lazy
has been
asses.
vanquished.
Fantastic. Gonna go over there and rebuild it. They should be close enough to the tourists. There we go. Back to Amaryllis. I want to just go ahead and build these for now and see what they need. Where are the ruins? Really? I forgot there were ruins here. That's just show me my failed storyline. I really appreciate you, game. Really do. Okay, so for Amaryllis, I want to change it up a bit. Okay, I am thinking empanadas. I'm thinking empanadas. I could also do the lobster dish, which is entirely possible. This one, it just seems like a pain. Because I don't think I can actually bring flour through the docklands, can I? Import, export. You can't bring flour. No, you cannot. Okay, so that's very, very unfortunate. But you can bring other things. So, that's okay. We need a bus stop here, apparently. Otherwise, they're going to complain non-stop. There we go. So we got a bus stop there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a nice little fence around over to here. That's fine. We're going to also do something similar right over here. Bring it over to here. Perfect. So we got all that situated. In the front, I kind of dig into cypress trees, so we're going to put those down all the way to the end pieces. And we'll do some additional things over here in due time, but right now it's not that important. As for...
Opening soon? Well, that sounds promising.
I wasn't aware that I asked. What can... Well, I could... No, I don't want to make this here. This one might be doable. I can import the caribou meat through the docklands. I do have enough citrus to definitely make sure this lasts for a long time. And I have grapes from dishwater. Yeah, so let me actually do this. I'm going to use the Nebuchadnezzar 4 from Ditchwater, of whom should have a plethora of grapes. Yes, it indeed does. And we're going to bring it over to Amaryllis. That's number 1. Go to Rantium routes, please. The next one is going to be... You know what? Where, in fact, actually is that jam one? You're here to Amaryllis. Stop all of these and start bringing in some citrus, okay? Because that's also going to be pretty good. If I bring some citrus in here, then we can use it for multiple different things in these restaurants, and that's going to be fantastic. So the Docklands is not doing so hot with these guys because it's not linked up completely yet. And its attractiveness is only plus 180. Motherfucker, where? When did you explode? Hello? Oh my god. Fucking killing me, Smalls. Get over here. We need to get Site 4.
Maneuvering.
Apparently there was another explosion that I didn't know about. Fantastic. Because the game hates me, apparently. Who are you?
Oh, yeah, reporting in.
Okay, we're bringing in some additional resources here. That's fantastic. These are all export offices, correct? Yeah, they are.
A bit of a coup securing their expertise.
Let's get those here. Get those here. What are we looking at now? 240. How much oil do we have in here? We have 50. That was another of Jorg, so we're going to definitely bring in the actor first, if my mouse wants to work. And we're going to bring... Oop, nope, not him. Not him. Not him! I said not him. Okay, whatever. Bring him in here, and we'll start with this trade union as well. So we'll have 2, and I think we can go ahead and justify building this power plant now, so we can actually get this working. We have full output storage right now with our mail, and that is because we've actually been letting it work for a little bit of time now. Is there any possible way I can fit another one back here? I can, but it wouldn't actually have a decent effect to it. The other one would definitely want to be up here somewhere. Because it's a really good spot, really. Really, really good spot. There we go. So we'll put this down for now. Then we're going to start zoning around it. Perfect. What did you guys bring? You guys don't have anything. Head back over to Rantium just in case. Well, not really just in case. You are going to need to bring stuff. I just don't know what exactly you need to bring. Right. So we got our first delivery of oil into this power plant, and that means that these 2 limestone mines are going to actually start working a lot faster. Oh, so this is actually working. It reaches? Oh, yeah, it does. Hell yeah. Perfect. Nice. And you know what? This also has electricity to it. So this is going to work very well. We're going to need a warehouse next to it, because I don't really want them to just go on a worldwide journey in order to get what they need from the other side. And also fix up these in the middle. I'll leave that one there, though. That's okay. There we go. Looking good. So we have currently half of what we need necessarily for the cement. So we're going to let that work for a little while longer. I think by the time we're getting ready to close this episode out is when we can actually see the beginning of that thing's construction. And that's going to be really cool. So we had a couple more of these things. We have some bombings in here. Oh, okay, so that's actually working. Nice. So they will actually be able to take advantage of this, right? Is that what they needed? Yeah, here. That grants 15 additional tourists. Oh god. They're multiplying. This is scary. I don't like this. Oh, this is torture. Is there any way to fit some homes in here? We can put 2 here. That's fine. Okay, this is the next spot we're actually gonna have to, like, hunker down to start building. Get blueprint mode on for me, if you please. Let's do little ones like these. Okay, we'll have a longer section right here. We'll keep one in the back kind of set. Have that there, have that here, have this here. And then these ones will be against this road right here. And I have to have some roads around, as per usual. Have a road here, have a road here, and one here. And obviously this thing needs to be connected. But we can do some cool stuff in the front. Then from here to here, we can do some beautification work in the back. Actually, perfect opportunity to have some more of the purple flower beds. Love to see it. And we still have
attention for the boss.
plenty of room for additional housing. Where's the marketplace? Marketplace should be relatively decent up until here, correct? Yes, it should. So that means I can actually build homes in here and not really worry about the repercussions, correct? Yes, game? Okay, we'll find out. You go there, you go here. I'm curious, did the power actually reach all the way back to here? That is insane. This is with one freaking power plant. That's nutty. I think the next one I'll probably have to put it to like this corner. And have train tracks go through here. Yeah, I think that's more than likely what's gonna happen. Or have it like over here, and I think that's where it'll reach. Thing is, right, if I put a road connection going through here, I'm pretty certain that it would actually fix this problem, and these guys would also get electricity. But I'm not gonna really toy with it too much right now. I think what it is currently okay. Let's get another section here. This one is going to be a little weird, so we're going to put it like this. Okay. We'll actually get rid of this one in the back. We'll get a road connection going from here to here. So then we can do stuff in the middle here. That's going to be good. How much more do you have radius-wise? We're getting kind of close to the edge. Okay. That's pretty solid. This also works very well. And back here, as a gesture of good faith, we will have the necessary buildings, just in case. This all built up. Very nice. So let's go ahead and build up all of these farmer residences right now, and get these built up, and this. Looking good. gonna do this here. Put some homes right next to the airport. It'll look so much better when these things are actually... What the hell? Oh, you actually need a road. We have a road connection just to that, and then over here we'll do stuff. Looking good. So we got another section built. Yes. Did we actually bring in the rest of the items they required? We did not. So I'm kind of curious about that whole caribou meat one. Which one was it? Not this one. Was it this one? No, it was the empanada one. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. I think, over here, the Archduke Schnitzel is probably going to be the best.
I could simply go to press.
Is it, though? No, it'll be this one. I need to bring in some potatoes. The citrus is coming. What the hell do you want? Really? Really? You dickhead. I literally just put the damn thing down and you're already I understand the whole Solaria thing. Penny Farthing's running out in Isengard? It's an industrial island! I hate him. I legitimately, I cannot stand this.
Of course.
Absolute.
You know what's best.
Shut up. I cannot stand him.
You gained an influence bonus.
I swear, it's like absolute sabotage. We can start this phase. Go for it. So he doesn't write about us anymore. Fucking asshole. Put him in here. So we'll get some more oil. Track occupied. Yeah, no kidding. Because we're waiting for a couple more Jork to actually pop up. And this this complex is actually going to be pretty solid when it builds up completely. We're getting some additional workloads in here. That's pretty good. Should I actually give him the shoes? Is that a good idea? Not particularly. But am I going to do it for the memes? Yeah, I am. Do it for like 20. There we go. 259 for that. They get some of the leather boots. Yeah, so I'm gonna need potatoes, I'm gonna need pigs, and I'm going to need some tallow.
Some say she's a mistress, a wife, but she's more of a book that changes every time you open it.
Oh, really? That's cool. I don't think we're gonna get these items in here. Actually, you can just probably put it for like 5. And that'd be sufficient enough. There we go. So we'll see if he actually trades those items. I don't know where he is. Sometimes when he says he's arriving, he
An explosion in one of your factories.
Dead ass. Holy shit.
A fire broke out.
Yep, I can see it. It's right there. It blew up that entire fucking thing of biscuits. How in the hell does that happen? Like, can you guys seriously, please, I'm begging you, read an instruction manual! If it tells you not to overproduce on the biscuit tray line, don't overproduce on the biscuit tray line! You will never, and I mean never, come across another raging Anno player. Ever in your life. Dead ass, you will not. You know what the craziest part about? Both of the, oh my god. Both of the typewriters are now on fire. How the why? I can't look at it anymore. It's just gonna piss me off. It's just gonna piss me off even further. I want this guy to actually trade in the items that I require for these people. Oof. Outstanding. I need to link up some of these. Let's get these things linked up. Can we? Smile? We did. I think we did. 390. So you guys happier with that now? Okay, Docklands is at perfect. That's really good. I like to see it. We can also start providing them with jewelry. Yes. So yeah, what they would need is, so palace, I do not know whether the palace administration counts we're gonna find out when we reach 900 with these fools.
Coming soon, new dishes? Intriguing, intriguing.
Daiquiri, Tropic, no. I just don't like the combination of items they put in here. I really don't. Like, this one, Black Muscovy is gonna be the way to go. Really. The cafe, on the other hand... Yeah, so we're gonna do this one. We're gonna do the venison tartare. I feel like, yeah, we're gonna do the venison tartare.
The fire has been vanquished.
They'll start bringing some stuff in. We can also... Oh, yeah, I definitely need the venison. For the caribou meat itself. That's the one I need. Over here, do 5. Because we're not gonna need a bunch. Well, actually, do 10. So that can start up as well. The bar we're not gonna worry about. Here... Oh, okay, so you actually did bring stuff in.
Jemima and sample this new dish.
Okay, ruins in my city. Yeah, I know. But I do not have any of that. So, can I get one of these ships to go over to Constantinople to bring some reinforced concrete? Because I am just sending all of it over to Rantium, and I need to actually get that situated. Oh, what a beautiful city. I miss being here. So incredible. I love the beauty build video. I go and I watch it from time to time, just to calm down if I'm, you know, a little bit stressed out and stuff that's going on over here, like freaking biscuit thing exploding and all that good stuff. You know, the usual, the usual. Do we have rum over here? Is there enough rum to bring over? I am not sure. Rum. You know what? I'm just gonna type it. We do not have enough rum here. But that's because these guys are actually producing additional rum because of this guy, but it's 1 in 3. Yeah, so like there's some rum there. It's actually sending it over to Constantinople for the most part. It's not bringing it anywhere else. Alrighty, so I think what we can do now is we can upgrade these guys to workers, and we can start upgrading some workers to artisans. And I think I want to do this line. And we'll do this
You
line.
reached a new milestone.
Nice. So we got these guys up to artisans. We don't have a lot of timber, and that's fine. We can get some more with the Navarra and the Castilia, of whom are just kind of big chilling right over here. So are they capable of getting what they need? Yeah, they go over to there, right?
Staff are on hand, but stocks are low.
Wait, so where's my citrus? Ooh. So we're loaded up on jam that fast? But, okay, I have to see when this ship actually drops off the stuff.
Cargo stations.
I did actually change the route, didn't I? Yeah, I did. So why in the hell is it not bringing over any citrus? Here, I'm just gonna micro it.
Crane.
Let's micro it, and it's probably because these slots are actually full. So we'll put them in first. Okay, yeah, that's why. Got it. Okay. Start up. Go. Shoot. Gonna trade, and then it's gonna go back, I think. Or it's gonna go all the way back here. Yep, that's also very, very smart. Really appreciate that. So it didn't bring in the caribou meat, and we're waiting on the citrus. We're still gaining some additional resources. We're up to artisan tier here, which is pretty cool. We need to find some space for the university. I think these guys getting removed from here is probably we're gonna put one. The next spot will probably be somewhere over here, over here. Back here is like really, really good, actually. Oh, they have... What in the hell? Okay, we have 3 trains. 3 trains going over to 1 power plant. That's fantastic. Love to see it. Thank you very much. Eventually, we're going to have to go up this direction. What I could do, and I think it would look kind of cool, is have some train tracks kind of go through the corner here. So I might actually have to get rid of this house. Just do it from now. Have train tracks go through here and straight through the middle, or along the sides. Yeah, along the sides would be kind of cool too, because we're going to need a power plant up here at some point or another.
Made of sterner stuff, like boiled.
What does he even have anymore? Because I haven't even cared to do any of the
You've got me
transmuting.
by the dirigiblets. What do you want?
Okay. Affects all residences and attractiveness. Income per house plus 30%. Meh. Whatever. Defense all coastal production buildings. That's not bad. Yeah, not bad. All coastal production buildings and all shipyards. Provides electricity. Okay, see, that one's a little bit better. I like that one. I don't like that one. Trade union items, production buildings 35%, workforce necessary minus 50%. Ew, what do you do? All heavy weapons factories, motor assembly line, cab assembly line, all these things would provide electricity. Chance of fire and explosion chance go up though. My luck is really shitty, so we're not doing that one. Give me more stuff. More of that, and then
Got a
you.
boat at the ready.
I feel like we're gonna need some steel beams in here. Yeah, some steel beams would probably work wonders. And then some bricks and some timber. Yeah, that's fantastic. Let's get you over
Room
here,
coming over.
and let's get you over here. So are these people
I
happy?
expected more color and flair from the old world.
You can always leave. No one would care. 100%. We can bring in some jewelry for them. Sovereign 2 from the old world. I think actually the Sovereign 2 is where? Is that near Constantinople? No, it's back here. Okay, from Isengard, we can actually start bringing in some jewelry. Elevators are going down a little bit over here. Jewelry we don't actually have a lot of. Why don't we have a lot of it? Huh, interesting. Actually, you know what? Do this. From Ditchwater, we're going to take some of the jewelry and we're going to take it to Amaryllis. There we go. That's a better way of allocating our resources. So we'll do that on Rantium routes. Let's bring this back up so we don't have like a whole bunch of congestion in here. They should be... Why are they not? Hotspots and all needs. Yeah, it's weird. The hotspots bullshit. It unfortunately offsets everything else. So the zoo actually has to be built up and has actual like animals in there before they
Fleet awaiting orders.
before they actually become happier, which I think is stupid. Get in here.
Olio reporting in.
And then we'll put these ones in here. Looking good. Looking very good indeed. How many fur coats do we have in here? Did we actually bring in any of the citrus now? We are at maximum with the jam, so that's fine. We need to have the citrus, and I need to see where that ship is.
New orders.
That's going to Rantium, okay. You're coming with a whole bunch of lobster. Oh yeah, that's right, I did that.
Aye.
Thank you. Okay, there's some citrus. Now we're getting somewhere. Hell yeah. So citrus going into that. We're gonna need that one there. This one's working. What needed citrus with this one? Okay. I see. I want to try this. But getting sugar is gonna be a problem. Champagne is definitely gonna be easy. I can actually just start bringing champagne over from, like, right now. The thing is, right, that I don't have that mod enabled to have the Docklands bring in everything that I can possibly want. If only they would have added sugar to this, because I only have 5 sugar production in the New World on Hunt's Hill. And I think it's not even producing enough for what it needs. Let me see. Where is the sugar? Where's the white stuff? Sugar. Yeah, see, I only have 33. But I have a ton of sugar cane. What the hell am I doing? Okay, here. What the hell is this even for
Stand
anymore?
aside, boss.
No, you get the hell out. Here's exactly what I'm gonna do. That's not what I was gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. Putting down more of the white stuff. Okay, road connection in between there and there. So that means I'm gonna have a lot of sugar in here, and that's gonna be pretty good because I'm pretty certain Pterodon's just gonna need more at some point. So
Game is afoot.
with this being said, I'm going to create another route of trade goods with the Marigold 4. From Hunt's Hell, we're going to bring in sugar to Amaryllis. We actually are loaded up with sugar over there. Actually, okay, here. I'll do this instead. I'll do this instead. We're not going to bother with Hunt's Hell at all. We'll just bring it from Rantium. Because if Rantium already has sugar, I think I can spare, like, just a little bit. And then, you know what? They're also bringing in some lobsters, and I think I want to do that as well. Yeah, we're loaded with lobsters over here. Let's just bring in some. And then, I don't know how much rum they have. Yeah, they're loaded up. Okay, we'll bring in some rum as well. Do we have schnapps here? We do. Okay, bring us some schnapps. Let's keep this for now. I have a feeling we're gonna actually have to change it up a bit, but I think that's okay. Getting more sugar here was definitely something we had to do anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Because we're also gonna have to get these guys optimized with a whole bunch of specialists for the hotels and all that good stuff. So it's working well, I think. We're also halfway done on the first phase of this cluster. I want to build up some more of these homes to artisans.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Nice. We're gonna have a variety theater, and the way to do that is
presence of a virtuoso.
oh great. The way to do that is gonna be upgrade this entire side first, so then we can get rid of these, and then put town halls and all the other crap that they require in here soon. Why won't you upgrade?
Work, sleep, humdrum.
Oh, I haven't built a church here at all, have I? Huh. Well, I forgot. Whole bunch of artisans. Our first artisan homes right here in the front. That's really cool. We need to... Where is it at? We need to also have the hospital at some point. I don't know where the heck to put that. I could just, like, stuff it in this corner, really. Yeah. Because the little pills are also struggling again, so that's not really that good. Okay, get rid of these two. We're gonna put the variety theater right here. Go ahead and build that up. And then the... I don't really want to give them a church, man. Do I have to? I'd rather just give them the, a town hall. Town hall is going to be a lot better. Yeah, there we go. We built the town hall instead. Let's get a bus stop here. Yep, looking good. Okay, so we got this area situated. These guys should be happy.
Feel unfulfilled.
We can actually start bringing in a whole bunch of sewing machines as well. Why, you may ask? Well, let me show you. Not here on Isengard. Oh no, Archie's gonna talk to me. What do you want, tool?
Alas, my bowels churn afresh, and I must beg your expertise.
Now, I've been telling you all this time, do not binge eat Chipotle burritos. That's your problem. And then you come over here, you make our hot sauce factories explode, and you're farting and shitting everywhere just in general. Please, just shoot. I don't want to deal with you.
Ideally, one should keep one's promises.
And you promised that you wouldn't have all that Chipotle, but yet here you are, telling me that you're about to, like, literally explode on my freaking floor. Yeah, this is what I'm going to say. Inferna has maintained its stability for the long term. The only thing that's going down a little bit is the penny farthings, but I think that's just Rantium, really. it's getting all the resources it needs. So all these furnaces have been working tirelessly without ever stopping. That's fantastic. So we have a
People
ton of sewing
celebrate
machines.
your leadership.
So we are going to start bringing over some really, really good sewing machines right now, because they're loaded here, and we do not need all of them to be right there in the old world. And we're just going to set it for Rantium routes and let it go. Looking good. So we did a fair amount of work today, not so much with like expanding so much the city itself. We did some expansions over here, but we also got Jorg over in here, so now we have some oil coming through. It's not a lot, but it's just enough just to get this power plant up and running. Once we get these things optimized a little bit more, it should be a little bit better. But this is where we're going to end it for this episode. The tourists, as usual, annoyed me. The explosions annoyed me. Random other things annoyed me. But I'm still very happy and quite penetrated by your kindness that you're here. So until next time, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button, share it with your friends, and I will catch you on the next episode.